Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are finishing up Jose's truck. This thing turned out super cool, and I'm really excited about doing this. We got a couple little minor finishing touches, and then we get to take this thing out on the road and drive it with Jose.
We do, and we get to show you guys the truck all finished and take it outside, and like it's freaking awesome. The truck looks super cool.
Yeah, it's what, like 3 or 4 weeks in the making now.
Yep.
Yeah, this truck actually came together really super smooth. Our guys here in the shop are getting really good at what they do, and you know, just the whole process seems a lot smoother than some of the builds that we've had.
Yeah, no, it was. There was definitely no big hiccups of any sort, and like I don't know, this is. I love this small sleeper stuff, and this truck looks freaking awesome.
The truck is so cool now that it's done.
Yep. We'll flip the camera around. We'll get this last little bit finished up, and Jose's on his way here, and he'll get to see the truck and drive it and all that stuff, and we get to tell you all about that, and you get to meet the new owner, learn a little bit about what he does.
Yep. Let's do this.
All right, let's go.
Here we are. We're putting the final finishing touches on the Molina truck. Got Brian throwing some polish on the mirrors, on all the metal, making it. It's gonna make her look pretty. We're gonna throw some wax on the body here before the truck leaves too. Down here,
Firewire FW905s.
heck yeah.
It's an LED headlight. They're pretty cool.
So it's just a bulb replacement.
It's a bulb replacement.
Nice.
So we got those that still stick in there. These are pretty awesome. It makes probably the best like upgrade you could do to a truck because you can see.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's quick and easy, right?
Yep.
So when you're replacing these bulbs, you're just unbolting this back housing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you pull this back off. Bulbs. It's pretty quick and easy to deal. Real painless, and they significantly add to the amount of light that's in front of the truck. You can see way better.
Nice.
We actually have these. We'll have these on the website for sale here like in a week.
Nice.
Yep.
So don't forget to check out semicasualshow.com and check out all the lights and stuff we're going to be throwing up on the internet soon. All right, so what else we got? We got to put top stacks on. Just wiping down a few small odds and ends here.
Yep.
And then I think we got to do what? We got to do mud flaps on the back. All right.
Some panels. Check this out. So you know we put the 3 lights back here, and these are the Grody lights. So if you'll look, the plugs and everything actually stick out a little bit. I can move right away. The plugs actually stick out a little further than the back wall here. So like once we got all our wiring done and it's like put in place, we made a little panel which we'll put on in a little bit, and we'll put 2 quarter 20 nut certs and it'll bolt on, but it'll come down and come straight down like this. Yep. Keep stuff from banging into it when he's got stuff stored in there.
That'll be nice.
Kind of nice. Yep.
Yeah. Clean it up, make it look good.
Yep. And other than that, we're just like.
That's kind of about it, right?
Yeah, and we clean it. I mean, it's pretty clean. We're making it real clean.
Yeah, we got to make it a lot cleaner.
You should see what Jack's doing.
All right.
We got the boxes.
Yeah, because it's the smooth boxes that basically it's like the cover ups that replace these. Yeah, so that's a. Hey, someone told me you were putting stickers on over here.
Yeah, stickers. Except you got the ones that don't have everything on it.
Nice. Yep, so these are just box replacements. These just go straight on to the factory toolboxes. So you're not having to unbolt what's already on the frame there. It's just a straight replacement to the battery box covers and toolbox covers. It's already on there. Now, outside of that, just got a little bit more work to do, and this thing's all buttoned up and it's ready to go. Shockley's working on something. I'm gonna just walk over to the other side, just kind of give you guys an idea of what it looked like as the before. Hey man, can I sneak in there?
Yeah.
All right, so like we showed you guys earlier, this is the before. This is what it looked like before. Now it looks pretty clean. You know, they got the wires all like strapped to the back of the sleeper there and everything, and looks really good. But Shockley had this box made over with our friends at Fitzgerald Fabrication, or FCR Fabrication. Yeah. You went and had this plate made, put that on, and that basically covers up the backside of that sleeper there, makes it look really nice. So the before and after is pretty amazing. Makes it look really, really good. So just got to get the other side done there, and then I think we're good to go. We got our mud flaps on. That's looking sharp. All right, they say everything's got a final touch. The final touch today, we actually got the customer, we put the customer to work, didn't we, Jose? All right, lug nut covers, and
now I know.
yep, that's definitely it. That was that final touch that made it super slick. What do you think, Brian? Better with the lug nut covers?
Yeah. We didn't have the, we didn't have the little, we don't have the caps here. We didn't, they didn't get here. So when Jose gets home, he's gonna throw them on there, and then it'll like completely finish everything. But for the time being, we'll at least make the lug nuts look good.
Nice.
The truck's awesome.
I think it looks great. Turned out great. One last finishing touch.
All right, so I'm gonna go over all the cool things we've done on this truck, kind of give you guys a rundown. We're gonna do it inside the shop today. It's a little cold outside and super overcast. We're really hoping to show you guys this truck and it'd be sunny because it is legendary gray. And if you've seen any other videos with the legendary gray trucks we've done, that color completely changes outside and it's really awesome. But unfortunately, this video, Mother Nature didn't really cooperate, so we're just going with it inside the shop here. But we'll walk around this. We're gonna start in the very front of the truck here. So right off the bat on the grill, we added grill bars to give you a total of 7. We did the 20-inch Roadworks bumper, mounted his tag right here in the front. 2 watermelon lights on the side. It's got the 12-gauge bumper lift kit, which we'll show you in a little bit, that whole deal. We painted the back of the headlights that legendary gray. You can really see the flake in it from this angle. We also, in the headlights, we replaced the headlights. You can see right in here, the LED light inside there, that's a Firewire LED 905 bulb or 9005 bulb. And they're a whole lot brighter than the factory bulbs. Up here, we did the strapless breather kit from 12 gauge. We've got the Roadworks watermelon lights. Big ones in the front. We got a small one in the back. We did the Roadworks breather chop kit on here. Looks super good. Then we did a watermelon light up here on the blink for the blinker on the mirror. And the bracket is from 12 gauge, which we're gonna have for sale on the website pretty soon. And then obviously another Hero watermelon light from Roadworks. Visor on the truck is a reverse bow tie from 12 gauge. And then we swapped out the lights up top here to match these guys. And you know, we did the placement, 3 close together and 2 further out. We painted the fenders on this truck black and painted the cab sleeper panels black, painted the def tank black, fuel tanks black, and cab sleeper panels are from 12 gauge. The boxes, we did the smooth boxes on here with the billet step plates. That's also a 12 gauge deal. And then, you know, went ahead and did all the stickers and stuff on his boxes, so he's like ready to go. We've got the 7-inch Dynaflex stacks on here. Let me go back around to the back. We added 3 lights in here for each side. Iowa Customs shock box cover and Iowa Customs deck plate, just half deck plate in it. Looks super good. Did the Hogue Built, there's a 34-inch quarter fenders on it. Back here in the back, we did an Iowa Customs, got a rag here, we were wiping it off. We drove this thing earlier, we're wiping the dirt off of it. But anyway, back here we've got the rear T-bar, that's from Iowa Customs. All the lights that we put in this truck, by the way, are all Grody lights. And so if you kind of look back here between the T-bar and the back of the sleeper, the 3 and 3, they kind of match up pretty freaking close. It looks really good going down the road like that. Let's see, what else could we go over here? Well, obviously we painted it black because, well, it's not stainless anymore. Did the airline box, 2 electric, 2 air. Painted tanks. I don't know, overall, this thing's super sharp. Spec-wise on this truck, it's a 260 wheelbase. And it's got the 525 Cummins, 13-speed trans, 5.5-inch drop axle on air. We did the air dump kit on this. So it's hooked up to a switch on the dash to dump the front air and another switch, you know, for your bumper lift. One other thing too I want to show you guys is kind of cool when we did these lights. We did a stereo in this truck. Move this stuff out of the way. Did a stereo in the truck, so we got a 500-watt kicker amp. All right, and on the inside, so we painted the dash panels legendary gray, painted the back of the visor legendary gray, and then we did the A and B, the upper panels legendary gray, and did the bottom ones black. Kind of the same theme that we got going on with the paint job on the truck. SCI chrome 4-spoke steering wheel in there. We did the seat bases. That way, what that does is move the seat back a few inches. And then also, if you want to dump the air in this guy, it'll, wrong switch there. Now you can, with this setup, you can bolt the seat down directly to this base without the riser, like that, and makes your seat sit a lot lower. It's a pretty cool setup. Climb up in here real quick. On the stereo stuff like we were talking about, so we put a Kenwood head unit in here. We replaced all the factory speakers in it with JL Audio speakers. And then in the back here, we did a single, see if the signal will even show up. Well, you can kind of see it, it's sort of dark back there, but there's a single 12-inch sub mounted right under the bed there. And you know, we painted the front piece legendary gray. I think the dash just looks freaking awesome in this truck. And that's kind of what we did there on the interior. Super awesome. Stereo's real loud, sounds great. And yeah, that's the interior side of it. So more or less now, the only thing really left to do is drive this thing down the road. And I think Tommy and Jose are gonna go for a ride in it anyhow and talk more about the truck and what he does and everything else. But again, this thing just turned out super awesome. Pretty much think that this is like the perfect look on a truck for sure. Even back here, this angle is like, I don't know, I love it. It's a cool truck. I forgot to mention too, we also, when we did the paint work, we painted, we painted this guy straight up here. You literally cannot feel the paint line right here at all. And that way everything kind of matches up on the black. And we did the hidden hood latch kit from 12 gauge. I seem to always kind of forget to mention that. And the biggest reason too is just because that latch comes up here and gets in the way of the hood, and so that rubber piece basically kind of starts rubbing this dude. It's too close to it, so the hidden hood latch kit looks better, but it's also functioning because, again, it keeps the rubber out of that guy. And then the engine. So we did the Dynaflex air intake kit here, and it looks freaking sharp. Again, this is a 525 13-speed Cummins. And you got, like, we do the air dump kit, so that's the valve you run, and then you got all your lines and stuff, and then it runs around this other side. I'll show you. So then over here, the all our air dump stuff goes in. This goes and connects directly to your switch on the dash, and then this guy here is all your remote stuff for the bumper lift, and then that goes to a switch on the dash also. And then, the Dynaflex chrome pipes in this thing look freaking awesome.
All right, so we kind of showed you guys around. We did the walk around. You guys got to see everything that we did to this truck. So now me and Jose are gonna go take this thing down the road and maybe learn a little bit about his business and why he's buying this truck. So what do you think, man? You excited?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Always get to take these things for a ride. Now, for the record, we attempted to do the ride along last night, but man, it was just so dark. You really couldn't appreciate the truck itself, the ride, like the details. There's legendary gray on the backside of this visor. Some really pretty legendary gray into this dash. Get some of that shine. Man, yeah, daytime ride-alongs. That's where it's at.
Yep.
Jose, first impressions. What do you think so far?
Awesome truck. Awesome what you guys did. Awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's me and you talked about it a couple of times. The design, the black on the bottom of it, and how the fenders really carry everything together. I was telling you that was a really nice touch. And a lot of people, when they do the fenders, they end up doing the roof caps. And as you step back and look at this, I'm really glad you didn't do the roof caps. Just leaving it legendary gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think that was the way to go. It looks super sweet, really smooth. So let's talk a little bit about you. What particularly what do you haul? As far as trucking itself, basically, we'll start with what got you into trucking.
Yeah, two of my uncles in the family were truck drivers. That's kind of what got me into it. Also, better opportunity at making better money.
Yeah.
I gotta say, what started them was, my grandfather drove. He drove buses down in Mexico.
Yeah.
They would kind of, back in those days, it would be the equivalent to, kind of driving a semi. And those two uncles that became truck drivers, they were ecstatic when he would come home, and they would jump on the bus. He made them wash it. They would get to move it around. And that's kind of what I think got them into driving, big rigs. So yeah, it just it interested me. At a really young age to do it myself.
Nice. All right, so you say it was like kind of like a family thing, and it definitely got you into it. So when did all that start? How many years ago was that for you?
Well, for them, it was kind of late in the game. Actually, they were a little bit older when they started into it. But like I said, it goes back to my grandfather just driving something bigger than an actual car.
Yeah.
You know, so they kind of loved it. And they actually started driving late 1990s. So I started in 2002. So, you know, it was like for them, it wasn't like starting early like I did.
Yeah.
They were a little bit older already.
So how old were you when you got in it?
22.
Oh,
22
wow.
years.
That's almost as like it's so. I assume you're already in the States when you got in it.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, that's almost as like as young as you can get in the transportation industry as far as like driving goes. So
because of the insurance,
Yeah.
you know, like are they gonna insure you?
Yeah.
You know, I think now it's even higher. Like you gotta
Oh, yeah.
be 24 at least
yeah,
to get
there's
insured.
Yeah, there's some insurance barriers, I guess, getting in as far as like being a brand new driver and 21 years old now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe only the big companies will hire you. That's pretty much right. The self-insured companies.
Yeah, the self-insured, they can, they've got bonds and they can, they've got these driving schools where they can get the kids in and, get them their first driving job. So yeah, that's probably a good way to start. But yeah, as far as like being an owner-operator, it'd be really difficult at 21 years old, unless I would think, maybe generationally speaking, like if your dad was in trucking and, you could like run under somebody else's authority for a little while, you could probably start your own trucking company at 21,
Yeah.
but it would be difficult.
Yeah.
Really difficult, I would think.
Maybe especially in a big city aspect, as far as the insurance again, right? As far as where you guys are at, there's probably a lot less liability.
Yeah. Yeah, well, just a lot less traffic over here.
Yeah, I noticed it.
So you're from LA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get a lot of traffic over there. It's funny, it's like occasionally,
Crazy.
Yeah, occasionally me and Brian, we complain about traffic, but we don't get anything like what you guys get, ever.
No, yeah.
So what do you predominantly haul? Like, what are you hauling?
Well, I do dry van. I do a little bit of everything from food, dry food, electronics. It could be clothing. Right now, I'm mainly doing beer loads now.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm doing right now. But just a little bit of everything.
Oh, nice. All right. So whenever you're hauling, let's say whenever you're hauling beer, where does that go?
My main route right now is Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah.
I kind of like sticking to the 15 corridor out there in California.
Yeah.
I live by there, so that's kind of what I stay to mostly.
Nice. Do you ever like venture away from the West Coast? Like, what's the longest load that you can remember hauling?
I've done Seattle, Washington, Denver, Colorado, Dallas, Texas. I say that's pretty much the far east as I've gone. That I know I've gone. Texas.
So how long of a drive was it from LA to get over to like Denver?
I want to say it's 1,300 miles for sure. So it's usually just a layover, and then you'll get there on the next reset. You'll get over there. You'll make it fine.
Nice. Do you prefer like the like keeping it within like a 500 or 600 mile range?
Yeah, I kind of noticed with me and a couple other buddies that got into this that you can make money staying local rather than going out far. I like driving, but I also like going home every day. So
Yeah. Yeah, that always makes it nice. Being like, you know, I like sleeping in my own bed. You know, I have a lot of respect for the guys who are long haul drivers because, you know, I definitely know it's not a lifestyle I could live. So definitely got a lot of respect for those guys.
Appreciate it.
All right, reapproaching the semi-casual shop here, back to home base. Well, not home base for you, home base for us.
Yeah.
But how far of a drive is it to home base for you? Like how many hours do you think you're going to be on the road?
Well, it's about 16 to 1,800 miles, so it'll be...
That's got to be what, 20 hours?
22, like 25 hours.
Oh wow, man, that is a long drive. So you're probably itching to get back after it, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got it. All right. Well, what we'll do is we'll do a quick sign off here, and then we'll let you go so you can head on back to California.
Appreciate it. Sounds good.
All right. So Jose's ready to hit the road. We got to let him go. It's that time of the video. That's all we got for today. Hope you guys like this one, and hope you guys like the truck. You know, let us know in the comments, what do you think about that thing?
It's freaking, I love it. I know you gotta love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're really excited about it. The drive was a lot of fun. It's always the funnest part.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting to take a finalized product down the road. You know, seeing everybody look at the truck, you know, as they're driving by. Yeah, I always notice stuff like that.
Maybe I've been trying to talk Jose in the last couple of days to go to like Trucking for Kids or one of those shows and take that thing out there. I'm sure we got a lot of people that watch this stuff out on the West Coast anyway, and so maybe it'll make it out to that show, and maybe we'll make it out to that show. We're still working on that.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure out our schedule. We're going to post it really soon, though.
Yep.
Yeah, all the shows that we're going to be at, and especially ours, the semi-casual truck show happening in Crossville, Tennessee. I think it's August 6th.
You're giving me news I don't know.
I'm going to look it up. We're going to post it.
We're going to post it soon. Hey, thanks for letting us build you a ride, man. That thing's awesome. It was a lot of fun to do.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
It's an awesome truck.
Appreciate
and
it.
all right, well, anyway, you guys know what to do. You got to like, you got to subscribe, you got to follow us on Instagram.
At Semi-Casual Show.
Check out our website, semicasualshow.com. Click on the merchandise tab. We're still running the special where you get free keychains and stickers with every single one of your orders.
Yep.
Those are going out every single day. So, yeah, outside of that, I guess we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, man. Later.